Yeah. Yo, what's poppin', my goons? We back to that credit chat. It's your host, Spontaneous Productions, in the building. In case you don't know, it's time to get to it. You know how we do it. 100K funded in 1 year, that's the move. 1 million in 2. Sky's the limit for you. Just gotta follow the jewels step by step, piece by piece, and put it together. This credit game is a strategy game. The funding game is like chess. You just put the pieces together. Get across the board, put that bank in checkmate, and they release all the funding to you. So that's how we gonna do it. Today it's about book review. You need different tools. In these videos I drop these jewels. They're like tools you put in the toolkit and you bust them out when you need them to help you get to the next destination, help you cross that bridge. So that's what I do for you. So you need these little pieces. So you on COVID crisis, quarantine lockdown right now, one thing you can do is read books. You gotta read books, and that's gonna step your game up, player, in a major way. So check this book out. It's called The Complete Credit Repair Kit. And this book is written by an attorney. So this book is full of all the legal jargon. Everything you need, all the forms, all the paperwork is here in this book alone. And this book is great for anybody looking to start a credit repair business, credit repair company, because it has all the templates and it shows you everything you need step by step. The book is written by Brett McWhorter-Simber, an attorney at law. And it's a quick read. It's a quick read because it's mostly full of templates and forms and shit like that. So you just kind of, pull out this stuff when you need it. These forms and templates and whatnot. So it basically has every single form you need. Every single one. Statement of circumstances, fraudulent account statements, what you need to do with these different things, any different situations, ID theft affidavit, has all these different forms, letter proposing a settlement, letter offering to return secured property, just IRS offering compromise. It's just so many different letters, debt prioritization, correspondence log, going back and forth with the disputing, with the collections. So letters requesting removals of inquiry. So all this shit is here, right here. This is the book. Letter requesting discharge, letter showing creditor error. So this is the type of book you need for you just gonna challenge stuff when you have bad credit. This is a book for people with bad credit, or you want to get into the credit repair business. Pick this book up and it's gonna help you. This one's gonna help you win for sure. And there's just at least 120, 30 pages straight of all the forms and files. Letter of closing account, letter to U.S. bankruptcy trustee, identity theft tracking sheet, request to opt out, budgeting, student loan log. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. So all these forms and letters are in this book, and it has all the states' codes. So state by state criminal law statutes regarding identity theft. So these are different codes you can use, and this is basically something you do when you do credit sweeps. Like people who do credit sweeps, that's when identity theft stuff kicks in. Because a credit sweep, for those that don't know, is when they just wipe your credit file clean. Whatever debt was on it, it just gets wiped clean, all that information, and it's like it starts over fresh. So now your file is back fresh. And this is like what people do when they do credit sweeps and shit, is this type of stuff. So these are the type of books you need. I mean, every single file is in this book. And this book costs $20, straight up. $20 book. And it's thick. So this is a great book. It teaches you how to use your credit as well. This book does not talk about how to build credit though. This is not a credit building book. So there's other books for that. Like I recommend Credit Repair to Credit Millionaire. That's a credit building book. That one's like an all-in-one type of book. This book right here is strictly for just how to dispute and fight and just beat your credit cases and win, to get rid of your derogatory information if it's important. And if you're interested in just all the legal jargon behind the credit game, in case you got clients and you got to clean up their credit, this book has it all. But it also tells you, how to work with it, how to face your future, paying your bills, how to live on a budget and use credit, how to follow your budget, There's just so many different chapters about so much different stuff. They teach you how to negotiate with creditors, how to avoid scams, how to obtain loans, how to track your cards, how to use your bank accounts in tandem with your good credit, because they both work hand in hand. Cash advances, choosing the right credit card for you, how to maintain your accounts, how to improve your current credit, what to do when you close accounts, a statement of circumstances, in case some shit goes negative, shit goes fucked up, and you got some problems along the way. This is the kind of book for you. This book will help you get to the root of all your problems when you got problems along the way. How to make your payments. It's just so much jewels in the books. And this chapter was all about creating a good credit record. Teach you how to understand the credit terms and all that. Real talk. So you gotta check out this book again, The Complete Credit Repair Kit. Brett McCorder Simber, attorney at law. Looking at identity theft, you gotta watch out for identity theft out here. This book will tell you all about it. How to watch out for crimes in your name, what to do when you got bankruptcy, teach you all about bankruptcy, how to dispute that, Chapter 7, bankruptcy, Chapter 13, bankruptcy, how to handle that. The ID theft affidavit, where you're going to the police station and tell them you've been a victim, tells you how to handle all that and do all of that. There's different agencies, different federal agencies, they teach you how to handle with them. There's just so much to talk about. They talk about dealing with divorce, marriage, and debt, and how to cope with that. That's a serious one right there, because marriage and divorce definitely fucks up credit. And I had a video about that called "Don't Let No Nigga or No Bitch Fuck Your Credit Up," because bad relationships kill credit in 2020. Check that video out. And it talks about shit like this, how bad relationships will kill your credit. So this book shows you about what to do, when you got, what your rights are during the marriage, how to deal with this shit, because it gets real. Divorce is not a debt solution, and you got to divide the debts and whatnot. Who's gonna get what? There's mortgages involved. Often in divorce, one spouse ends up keeping the house. So the person who keeps the house assumes responsibility for the mortgage, shit like that. Shorty done kicked your ass out, put you on child support, put you on papers, and all that shit. Now she took over the crib, so now she's gonna use those payments and all that, the alimony payments and shit, to pay on the house that she's living in now. Meanwhile, your ass in a studio apartment in the hood, trying to figure it out, watching my shit, trying to figure out how to boost up, so you can boss up and get that bitch back. Some vendetta type shit. Straight up. I don't know your particular situation, I'm just rambling on, but shit's real like that. It's real like that. I got a homie just like that. Straight up. Straight up, he got 2 kids and a wife. She kicked him out the fucking crib, the crib that he bought. So, and it fucked his credit up. So, this is like real life game, real life jewels. I'm kicking it to all my goons, because I want to see you win with this. I don't want to see none of my goons fucked up out here in these streets. I want to see all my goons prosperous, successful, living a great life. That's why I kick this shit for you. Because I just want you to do the best you can do to come up. Underdogs, man. This channel's for the underdogs. Spontaneous Productions. I speak for the underdogs. And that's why I drop these jewels and kick that shit. Straight up. This is for all the goons that gotta get it out the mud. If you gotta get it out the mud, thumbs up this motherfucking video, fam. If you gotta get it out the mud, drop a comment. Let me know. Hey, I'm getting it out the mud. And we're doing it. Step by step. No safety net. So that's why I kick these videos to you one after another, in case you're ever wondering. Because the more I help you, the more it helps me. Straight up, the Most High is watching this motherfucker. Straight up. The Most High is gonna send me to heaven. I'm going to heaven. I know I'm going to heaven because I helped out. This is my help out. I'm helping out all the goons get out of their situations. Just a crisis, and we're scrambling for answers. I'm scrambling too. That's why I got the book in my lap right now, reading it, because I need answers too. So check these books out, man. This book is a great book. Tells you about how to find cash. Look, I'm gonna kick some jewels about how to find some cash. Check this out. Quick ways to find some cash. And it's about 100 right here. Sell your investments. Ask for a raise. Seek a reduction in your child support obligations. Use your tax refund or alimony payments. Transfer credit card balances to a card with low interest rates. Borrow money from family or friends. But be aware that an outstanding loan can drastically change a relationship with your homie. Straight up. Just different ways. Have a garage sale. Sell items to a pawn shop. But be aware they only gonna give you like 30% of what the shit worth. Because they're going to reflip that and get that cash. So one jewel you can do is become the pawn shop, my goons. Use the high limit credit cards you got from following back all the videos. Use those high limit cards and you become the pawn shop. You go around town buying up everybody's shit for cheap. All they fly shit for cheap. You become the pawn shop. And then you reflip that shit and you get your profits up. So you can pay down your cards and you can invest in credit products and all that. Get your situation straight in a crisis. I mean, there's so many ways you can barter. You know, example, fix your neighbor's car in exchange for haircuts. I mean, all type of shit. You know, use coupons, shop sales, use rebates. Turn your hobby into a money-making venture. You know, sell your car and buy a less expensive used one. You know, or take the bus or the subway till you can afford a new one. Facts, I did this shit before in real life. One day in South Central LA, man, I went broke. I sold my Benz. I sold my Benz. I went broke. I got like 2,000 something change right then and there, and just got a cheaper car and put that rest of that profit in my pocket because I needed that bread and it kept me afloat and kept me moving. So there's different strategies like that. You know, cook at home instead of getting takeout. All that. There's just so much of shit. So just tap into the books, man. There's so many books. This one is about this chapter right here talks about dealing with different types of debt, how to deal with rent, how to deal with mortgage, how to deal with bills, service provider bills, how to deal with insurance policies, how to deal with utilities, automobiles, how to deal with your taxes, how to deal with your credit cards, how to deal with student loans, forbearance, deferment, rehabilitation, fucking consolidation. Straight up, man. I mean, there's general negotiating tips. So it's just so much a game in this book right here. When you deal with your creditors, you gotta first prioritize. That's step one. And then step two is to be aggressive. You know, don't just run from the creditors. Face them and be like, hey, look, I'm ready to make a deal. Let's work this out one way or another. You know, arrange a payment plan. You know, set a bottom line. Here's what I'm willing to do, and here's what I can do, and here's my circumstance, here's my situation. I'm a responsible person, but I fell into hard times. And, you know, you got to reduce your debt and improve the cash flow. They teach you all about that. You know, changing your credit report, how to dispute the bills, you know, all of that. How to correct your credit report when you got some errors on that motherfucker. How to add accounts. disputes after reinvestigation. You know, what makes a good credit report? Look, this is what makes a good credit report. They say no more than 11 accounts open or closed. No more than one change of address on the report. Steady employment, regular payments, no overdue payments, no defaults, no foreclosures, no late fees. Keep low balances and a credit score of at least 680. You know, so there's just different ways and methods you can use to get ahead. So, you know, every strategy is different, and it has, you know, what it looks like when your credit report is on all three bureaus. It shows you your credit report on all three bureaus, all the way it looks like. If you got a hard copy in the mail, and you know, talks about inquiries. So this is one of those books you can get through real quick. This one, just the reading and the learning of how to understand the credit, you get through that in like a day or two. But this one's all about the forms, you know. This one's just all about disputing, all about fucking disputing. So if you just gotta dispute shit and clear up shit in your report, or you want to get into the credit repair business, this is the book you probably want to get into. The Complete Credit Repair Kit, written by a motherfucking attorney at law. So you know it's on point if an attorney wrote it. Come on. So yeah, this is the jewel for the day. Check this book out, my goons. So you know how I do it. I kick that credit game real and raw just for you, so we can get to them W's, so we can win. So with that being said, you know, I should just say, like, subscribe, share, comment, donate if you found value in this video. And then a shout out to the producers on the beat. This was just a mix. It's a dark trap mix, so I'm not quite sure who produced this shit. This is some new age shit. It's some new age stuff, so I'm not really sure, but shit got me inspired though. I was feeling it. So all my goals, go ahead and crack them books while you in quarantine. You're in quarantine, so crack the books, man. Get ahead, do what you gotta do to help step your game up. And this is one book that's gonna help step your game up. The Complete Credit Repair Kit. Brett McCorder Simber, attorney at law. So you can run through this one real quick. You're gonna learn a lot. And all the forms is there. Any form you could think of, man. All the forms. Any form you could think of. 609 letters, all that type of shit. All that fuck shit is in this book right here. I could read it to you just step by step, each one, but we ain't got time like that. But this is good because you can take these forms and put them on a scanner, or you can just reword it yourself. Just reword the shit and send your letters. So this is for sending your dispute letters. And this is how you talk to your attorney so you don't sound like an idiot, you know? You in court or something, you know, it'll give you all the legal jargon you need so you understand what you're into. It's teach you about everything that you need to know so you know exactly what you're getting into when you're in bankruptcy or you got some sort of judgment against you. Student loans, all that. This is the book that's gonna help you. So what I'm gonna need all my ghouls to do is just click that thumbs up button and stay tuned in. Stay subbed up. We gonna get it. 100K and funny, you know the moves. So follow the moves and add this to your arsenal. With that being said, we out. Peace.
Wow. That was crazy, huh, my goons? So that was a classic. Just scrolling down memory lane, you know. So that was from my first channel. Credit Game for the Goons Part 1. Spontaneous Production is the first channel, the channel that got banned. So we double backed with a new channel for the Goons. So that was a classic. And so, yo, that was wild, huh? You see how wild I was, my goons. I had to tone it down a little bit, you know, if I want to stay on YouTube, you know. So, but yo, you know, gems for the goons to tap into and win with. So, you know, check it out. You know, as you can see, This is a great book, and it really could help you out and learn you some credit knowledge about disputing and whatnot, and repairing credit and fixing it up. A lot of letters and all the forms and stuff is on the CD. The CD-ROM that comes with it, you know, as you can see. So, you know, it's on Amazon. It got good reviews, you know. So, Brett McCorder Simber is the author. $35 for one, you know, copy. You know, so there's one copy left. But you know, it's an older book, my guns. But just because it's older, it don't mean it's not valuable, you know. So, you know, real gems, they never have an expiration date, you know. Straight like that. The realest gems are usually the oldest gems, you know, because obviously they withstood the test of time already, you know. So, but tap in, you know. Here's the book. There's a lot going on with this, you know, a lot going on, a lot of credit game information. You know, okay, no, was it Brett Simber is a former attorney, and again, it came from an attorney, you know. So obviously they got all the legal jargon that you need. You know, he's got more than 40 books and blah blah blah. So, you know, shout out to him. So, you know how we do it, my goons. You found the value in this video. Like, subscribe, share, comment, man. Straight like that. And do the goon a solid, man. Hit him with that donation for that Lamborghini down payment. You heard? Or at the least a protein shake, because he in that gym pumping up, getting ready. You on a mission, my goons. I stay in shape. So do that goon a solid, man. You dropping crazy game. You know, link is in the description. And do me another solid too, right quick. Follow me on Instagram at Spontaneous Productions. And if you really want to learn some more gems, jewels, sauce, method, in game, and a variety of other things you cannot find nowhere else on the internet, or if you do, it'll take you a very, very long time to do so, tap into my private money group chat. Alright, it's $500 to join, and I'll make sure you get right, your credit building right, all kind of methods and tactics stuff I cannot share on YouTube. And shout out to all the goons that already joined. Much appreciation, much respect. And if you want to learn them gems and get in, you know what to do. Just hit me, private money group chat. Alright, it's $500. Yo, till next time, my goons. Keep pumping up that credit. We're gonna blast off to the moon. Let's go.